No intro at all. Let's just jump into it. Kendrick Lamar, Meet the Grams. Let's go ahead and do this, guys. Lyrics to pull up just in case we need them, just in case these are wrong.
Dear Adonis, I'm sorry that man is your father. Let me be honest.
This is how you enter into a diss track, bro.
Dear Adonis, I'm sorry that man is your father. Let me be honest. It takes a man to be a man. Your dad is not responsive. I look at him and wish your grandpa would have wore a condom.
Yo, but then Adonis wouldn't be here neither. Okay, all right. But listen, I will say though, you generally don't want to, bring in family members. Keep it clean. Let's say, right? Because I mean, I think this is okay. Under normal circumstances, I'd be like, this is a little wild. It is a little wild. I mean, you're basically, titling a letter to Drake's son, and it's basically saying that you really kind of, you wish your grandfather that his grandfather would have wore some type of, prophylactic, so the father wouldn't be alive. That's a crazy thing to say to the kid, bro. And he's old enough to kind of hear this. In about 3 years, he's going to hear this song. Okay.
Honest, I'm sorry that man is your father. Let me be honest. It takes a man to be a man. Your dad is not responsive.
Okay.
I look at him and wish your grandpa would have wore a condom. I'm sorry that you gotta grow up and then stand behind him. Life is hard, I know. The challenges always go beat us home. Sometimes our parents make mistakes that affect us until we grown. And you're a good kid that need good leadership. Let me be your mentor since your daddy don't teach you shit. Never let a man piss on your leg, son. Either you die right there or pop that man in the head, son.
Okay, normally you wouldn't have to say that to someone, right? But in this case, probably this is the only valid case of you having to say that to someone specifically, because Drake is not going to teach Adonis not to allow someone to urinate on his leg. He's not going to do that. And you may ask why, right? And it's because Drake allowed a grown man to do that. At the movie Takers, I think it was, guys, right? Basically, it was a movie premiere, and some guy was super intoxicated. I think it was T.I.'s friend, right? And he just, he allowed this grown man to basically let loose on his leg. He was fine with it. What did he do next, bro? Did you sit down in the movie premiere with man urine on your leg, bro? Did you do that? So in this case, all right, surprisingly, this is a valid response because someone has to teach the man, Adonis, the young man growing up. Someone has to teach him that it's not okay to allow grown men to urinate on your leg. Was he wearing shorts? Okay, I want to know, guys. How did it drip down his sock into his shoe, and he just walked around with like urine soaked, soles on the inside? Let's go.
Be good leadership.
Let's go.
Let me be your mentor since your daddy don't teach you shit. Never let a man piss on your leg, son. Either you die right there or pop that man in the head, son.
Hey.
Never fall in the escort business. That's bad religion. Please remember, you could be a bitch even if you got bitches. Never code switch, whether right or...
Okay. You can't tell the kid never to code switch because there will be times where it's actually... beneficial for him.
Remember, you could be a bitch even if you got bitches. Never code switch, whether right or wrong. You're a black man, even if it don't benefit your goals. Do some push-ups, get some discipline. Don't cut them corners like your daddy did. Fuck what Ozempic did. Don't pay to play with them Brazilians. Get a gym membership. Understand, no throwing rocks and hiding hands. That's law.
Hey, listen. That's also a valid. This is some of this is really good advice, bro. Like cutting corners, yeah, sure, you can get quick success, absolutely, if you can cut the corners, right? But you're not going to be able to recreate that success. If you remember his line about shooting stars during the last one here, do you really want to have that type of success, like a shooting star success? His circadian rhythm was like a shooting star, what he said. Do you really want that? No, bro. You want slow and steady growth, bro. Like the stock market, like shares that offer dividends. You want that type of thing. That's what you need. Slow and steady success. You never want that bump because that bump is irrelevant, bro. I'm telling you, you don't want fast success. Not really. It'll be good for the moment, but then you're broke.
Don't cut them corners like your daddy did. Fuck what Ozempic did. Don't pay to play with them Brazilians. Get a gym membership. Understand, no throwing rocks and hiding hands. That's law. Don't be ashamed about who you with. That's how he treat your moms. Don't have a kid to hide again. Be sure 5% will comprehend, but 95 is lost.
5% will comprehend, but 95 is lost. Why do I know that? Who is the 85%? Who is the 10%? Who is the 5%? This is the law of cause and effect. This is from the Nation of Islam. That's what he's quoting. Why are you quoting that? Isn't the kid French? I don't know.
To hide again, be sure 5% will comprehend, but 95 is lost. Be proud of who you are. Your strength come from within. Lot of superstars that's real, but your daddy ain't one of them.
Okay.
And you nothing like him. You'll carry yourself as king. Can't understand me right now. Just play this when you 18.
He is going to, because you told him to. That's the part that's crazy. Like, think about it. This kid is like, what, 7? Right? We're talking about a 7-year-old right now, publicly. Just be aware how wild this whole conversation is that we're having. Right? So think about this. The kid is 7 or 6 or whatever, bro. Give him another 6 years. This is still going to be available to listen to. Meet the Grams. This kid is, in fact, by the time he turns 13, 14, 15, he's going to hear this because people are going to be talking about it that surround him. That's wild, bro. Why did you do this, Kendrick Lamar? But I mean, listen, you're giving him a really good influence so far. You're teaching him the game.
Office king, can't understand me right now. Just play this when you 18. Dear Sandra, your son got some habits I hope you...
Meet the Grams. Are you writing a letter to his entire family, bro? Since he's a bad son and a bad father, I'm gonna go ahead and don't worry. I'll be your son and the kid's father and give really great advice. Okay.
Dear Sandra, your son got some habits, I hope you don't undermine them. Especially with other girls that's hurt inside this climate. You're a woman, so you know how it feels to be in alignment with emotions, hoping a man can see you and not be blinded. Dear Dennis, you gave birth to a master manipulator. Even using
Dennis, the father.
You to prove who he is a huge favor.
Oh, of course, because he's black. We're playing on this again, guys. We're absolutely doing that. All right. So again, Drake is insecure about what he exactly is, right? So he uses his father as the anchor for the most part, right? Like, look, guys, I'm black too. That's basically what's happening here.
The manipulator, even using you to prove who he is a huge favor. I think you should ask for more paper and more paper and more paper.
Right.
I'm blaming you for all his gambling addictions, psychopath intuition. The man.
That's valid. That's valid. Drake absolutely has like a gambling addiction, but he has the money for it, right? But he still has a gambling addiction, and the father, in fact, is known for that. Like specifically,
paper. I'm blaming you for her.
So let's call it genetic memory of sorts.
Gambling addictions, psychopath intuition, the man that like to play victim. You raised a horrible fucking person. The nerve of you, Dennis. Sandra, sit down. What I'm about to say is heavy. Now listen. Your son's a sick man with sick thoughts. I think niggas like him should die. Him and Weinstein should get fucked up in a cell for the rest of their life. He hates black women, hypersexualize them with kinks of a nympho fetish. Grew facial.
I just remembered a story. Oh my. Okay, listen, here's the thing. Okay, there was a weird. If you remember when Kendrick was pointing out, like, have you ever paid $500,000 on an open case, right? Have you ever done that, Drake? Have you, right? But in all actuality, he paid like $519,000 to basically shut someone up, and that someone, if you've actually read the case notes, it's absolutely crazy. So what's he say here, bro? I think we're past it. This right here, I'm not gonna say it out loud, bro, but this right here, this part right here, yeah, bro, listen, this man called the woman over for the gok 3,000, 2,000, it was probably 10,000, gok 10,000, okay? This man then, visual aid here, this man got a cup and said, listen, I'm gonna need the gok 10,000, right, until you fill up that cup with spit. What did he do with the cup? What did he do with it? Let me know in the comments what you think Drake did with the cup. But whatever it was absolutely despicable. It was despicable to the point where the woman was like, listen, I get it. You paid me to come over here, right? You paid me, Drake. I'm giving you the cock 10,000. The reason why I'm saying 10,000 because that was a lot, right? The cup was a lot, so 10,000. And she felt so degraded after she was paid for her service that she then basically took this man to court and was like, listen, this was too much. This was too much. Entirely too much, bro. I want $519,000. All right? That's basically kind of what happened, allegedly. But all right.
A sick man with sick thoughts. I think niggas like him should die. Him and Weinstein should get fucked up in a cell for the rest of their life. He hates black women, hypersexualize them with kinks of a nympho fetish. Grew facial hair because he understood being the beard just fit him better. He got sex offenders on OVO that he keep on the monthly allowance.
Baka Not Nice. It's like some small like Canadian rapper, bro, and he is a part of OVO, which I think his situation is a little. I mean, yeah, he's one of these, bro. He's definitely an offender. Okay, he is, but I don't know if that one is. But let me explain it, and you guys can fill in the blanks. You can kind of decide for yourselves here. So this man got caught in like a sting operation. Okay. Driving down the street in his car and he sees a young lady on the side of the road and she just happens to, be interested in partaking in selling her body. But she actually isn't really trying to sell her body because she's a cop, right? But he didn't care. He just was like, I want it. So he did that. And while stopping and paying the money, he basically gets arrested and charged with soliciting, the ladies on the street and human trafficking. So yeah, he's an offender. Yeah, I guess if you're partaking in that lifestyle, then you probably are an offender. I'm sorry if that's you in the comments, guys. I'm sorry if you're watching and you like doing that. A little weird, but do you? I mean, I don't know. Kind of lost here because I've never even been to a strip club, bro. So I don't know how that works, guys. Right? But the thing is, yeah, he is an offender. Baka Not Nice is his name. But all right, let's get it.
Being the beard just fit him better. He got sex offenders on OVO that he keep on the monthly allowance. A child should never be compromised, and he keeping his child around him. And we gotta raise our daughters knowing there's predators like him lurking. For a rap battle, he should die so all of these women can live with a purpose. I've been in this industry 12 years. I'ma tell y'all one.
Wait, F a rap battle, he should die. So all of these women can live with a purpose. We gotta raise our daughters, young girls, predators. He's lurking, bro. This is another callback, most likely to the 11 girl that he met when she was 14 at like a concert in like Australia or something, and she was like, "Oh, Drake," and they started talking. She was 14, bro, right? But so yeah, raise our daughters. So young girl, predator. I'm kind of link the words together here. Lurking. He's just lurking, looking for the young ones, right? I don't care about this rap battle. I think he should just expire. So all these women, young girls, let's say, can live with a purpose. Bro, that's deep.
He should die so all of these women can live with a purpose. I've been in this industry 12 years. I'ma tell y'all one little secret. There's some weird shit going on, and some of these artists be here to police it. They be streaming hunting victims all inside of their home and calling them tender. Then leak videos of themselves to further push their agendas.
Guys, so really quickly, all right? Yeah, there's a lot. Listen, I don't like Hollywood culture. Like over on the main channel, Mr. L. Boyd Reacts, guys. I generally speak about how crazy Hollywood is, how the culture of Hollywood is, how the culture of super uber unnecessarily rich people generally tend to be. They have the ability to basically make and move mountains. Let's say with the amount of money that they generally have, right? Think about it, bro. If you make $30,000-$40,000 a year and they're just like, I'll give you a year's salary if you come over here and do whatever I want you to do. Most people are going to go ahead and do whatever they want them to do, bro. That's just how that is. And they have the ability to do that and not even feel it, right? So they're basically saying they're running the households like it's Tinder, I would say. It's kind of the vibe I get, right? They're streamlining victims Tinder. Maybe they're treating the inside of their homes like Tinder. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting. And also at the same time, didn't Drake's like phallus or member get leaked? And something about Tinder. in the description. Something like that, bro. There's a lot of craziness happening here, and Hollywood is a problem. Okay, and all these like crazy rich artists and things like that, these are also the problem because they're also partaking in it, bro. Look at Diddy. Look at Diddy. Look at how things have been going for Diddy lately.
Secret, it's some weird shit going on, and some of these artists be here to police it. They be streamlining victims all inside of their home and calling them tender. Then leak videos of themselves to further push their agendas. To any woman that be playing this music,
I think he's saying that Drake leaked his business.
Then leak videos of themselves to further push their agendas.
Because of course, Drake just happens to have like an elephant leg, right? And so the fact that that's the case, a lot of women could be blinded by that and be like, oh my God, this guy has an elephant leg. I want to go party with him, right? So leaking that will in fact push the agenda that he has because he can now get more people commenting on this man's elephant leg, right? And they want to go party with Drake's elephant leg. That's it, right? So yeah, further push the agenda. You leaked your own video on purpose, bro. What about that?
Out of their home and calling them tender. Then leak videos of themselves to further push their agendas. To any woman that be playing this music, know that you're playing your sister.
Okay.
Or better yet, selling your niece. To the weirdos, not the good ones. Cat Williams, I gave you the truth, so I'ma get mines. The embassy about to get raided too. It's only a matter of time.
The embassy is Drake's house. That's the name of his house, the embassy. Yeah, right? Something like that. I think it's the embassy. But anyway, so it is the embassy. His house is called the embassy. And so the interesting thing about that is, yeah, Cat Williams said 2024 was going to be a crazy year. I think it's been an absolutely wild year. Bro, we're not even in the halfway point of the year. And it's already absolutely insane, guys, right? It's absolutely insane. So, yeah, maybe his house gets raided next.
I gave you the truth, so I'ma get mines. The embassy about to get raided too. It's only a matter of time. Hey, Lil Bron, keep the family away. Hey, Curry, keep the family away. To anybody that embody the love for their kids, keep the family away.
Oh, yeah.
They looking at you too if you standing by him.
Okay, look at you. Yeah, because think about this here. With the let's use Diddy as an example. Anyone that has basically ever been in an image with Diddy is now getting looked at crazy. Same thing with Epstein. Remember that. Anyone who had any type of photo taken, you're smiling, you're at one of his parties, his freak offs, or whatever they're called, guys. Yeah, they're coming after you, bro. They're gonna look at you sideways. You better hope you were never in any type of images with him. He's basically warning LeBron and Curry to basically like, listen, we know you guys are friends, but relax.
Body that embody the love for their kids, keep the family away. They looking at you too if you standing by him. Keep the family away. I'm looking to shoot through any pervert that lives. Keep the family safe.
Guys,
dear baby girl, I'm sorry that your father not active inside your world.
Baby girl. Does he have a daughter? Oh, wait. Could he have a secret daughter? You hiding a child. Wait. Oh my God.
Dear baby girl, I'm sorry that your father not active inside your world.
Okay.
He don't commit to much, but it's music, yeah, that's for sure. Right, narcissist, misogynist, living inside his songs. Try to destroy families rather than taking care of his own. Should be teaching you timetables or watching Frozen with you. Or at your 11th birthday, singing poems with you. Instead, he being Turks, paying for sex and popping perks, examples that you don't deserve.
Turks and Caicos, he has a house there. Referring to Drake. He probably is. Didn't he meet like a girl at like a nightclub, which was a waitress or something like that? It was again all over the celebrity news. I think her name was like Flocka or something like that. He met a girl in Turks and Caicos, and he's pretty much known for having these crazy wild parties in Turks and Caicos because you can get some of the most beautiful women in the history of women for 100th of the percent that you have to actually invest in an American woman at the same visual quality. Yeah. Oh, he's out there living his life, his best life, isn't he?
On tables or watching Frozen with you.
Oh, also a call back. Think about it. When he was talking to Adonis, he said, bro, don't go out here like picking up escorts, bro, paying for, the business. So he's also now telling the daughter, like, he's trying to tell you about the father. you really don't want to involve yourself with your father if he's doing these things. I definitely don't want you to also fall into the life of this potentially. All right.
And taking care of his own. She'll be teaching you timetables or watching Frozen with you, or at your 11th birthday singing poems with you. Instead he being Turks, paying for sex and popping perks, examples that you don't deserve. I want to tell you that you're loved, you're brave, you're kind. You got a gift to change the world and can change your father's mind, cause our children is the future, but he lives inside confusion. Money's always been illusion, but that's the life he's used to. His father probably didn't claim him neither. History do repeats itself, sometimes it don't need a reason. But I would like to say it's not your fault that he's hiding another child. Give him grace, this the reason I made Mr. Morale.
Hiding another child, give him grace. Bro, what if the kid's name is Grace? Hear me out. Like, Kendrick Lamar is in fact good enough and deep enough to actually drop the name without dropping the name within some type of double entendre, and the name that I'm somewhat hearing is give him grace. Right? Grace. What if it's Grace, bro? Who's Grace? I want to know who Grace Graham is. I'm gonna Google this, bro. But either way, let's do this.
History do repeats itself, sometimes it don't need a reason. But I would like to say it's not your fault that he's hiding another child. Give him grace, this the reason I made Mr. Morale, so our babies like you can cope later. Give you some confidence to go through something, it's hope later. I never want to hear you chasing man, cause it's felt behavior. Sitting in the club with sugar daddies for validation. You need to know that love is eternity and trumps all pain. I tell you who your father is, just play the song when it rains. Yes.
Interesting.
He's a hit maker, songwriter, superstar, right? And a fucking dead beat that should never say more life. Meet the grounds.
All right, guys, so I just really quickly Googled this, yeah, apparently people are trying to also wonder what it is, and also apparently people are also looking up if the name is in fact Grace, because it would make all the sense in the world that he did drop it in some type of double entendre, guys. In fact, but all right, let's get it.
Dear Aubrey, I know you probably thinking I wanted to crash your party, but truthfully I don't have a hating bone in my body. It's supposed to be a good exhibition within the game.
Yeah, like generally hip hop is that. Like battle rap, it should always be some type of exhibition, guys. Absolutely. But not now.
Hating bone in my body. It's supposed to be a good exhibition within the game, but you fucked up the moment you called out my family's name. Why you had to stoop so low to discredit some decent people? Guess integrity is lost when the metaphors doesn't reach you. And I like to understand, cause your house was never a home. 37, but you showing up as a 7-year-old. You got gambling problems, drinking problems, pill popping and spending problems, bad with money, whorehouse, soliciting women problems. Therapy's a lovely start, but I suggest some ayahuasca, strip the ego from the bottle.
Okay, so a lot of celebrities, or just in general, a lot of like super rich people, they do, how about this? Not even just super rich people, people that are also in like absolute power, or I guess money is power at the same time, or can be power. But the thing about it is a lot of rich people and a lot of people that are in some type of political office where they're above, or they handle a lot of people in general, go on all these ayahuasca retreats, guys. And I would absolutely suggest that for someone who has an ego issue. Generally, a lot of the times, narcissists are ones who benefit the most from places like this, but keep in mind there are actually not many narcissists on this planet. Yeah, I understand your ex-boyfriend was one, right? He wasn't, right? But the thing about it, really, he wasn't actually one. There are not any actual narcissists, but these are the ones who actually benefit from ayahuasca retreats. And yeah, in fact, I think Drake, based off what we've been hearing at least, I think he would do very well there. Right? Let's just say arrogant. People that are super arrogant should absolutely experiment with some type of ayahuasca. I think it's probably mandatory for your life, because you need to kind of, have all of that taken out of you just for the moment and feel normal.
Therapy's a lovely start, but I suggest some ayahuasca, strip the ego from the bottom. I try to empathize with you, cause I know that you ain't been through nothing. Crave entitlement, but wanna be like so bad that it's puzzling. No dominance. Let's recap moments when you didn't fit in. No secret handshakes with your friend. No culture cachet to binge. Just disrespecting your mother. Identities on the fence. Don't know which family will love you. The skin that you living in is compromised in personas. Can't channel your masculine even when standing next to a woman. You a body shamer. You go hide them baby mamas, ain't you? You embarrassed of them. That's not right. That ain't how mama raised us. Take that mask off. I wanna see what's under them achievements. Why believe you? You never gave us nothing to believe in. Cause you lied about religious views. You lied about your surgery. You lied about your accent and your past tense. All is perjury. You lied about your ghost riders. You lied about your crew members. They all pussy. You lied on them. I know they all got you in them. You lied about your son. You lied about your daughter, huh? You lied about them other kids that's out there hoping that you come. You lied about the only artist that can offer you some help. Fuck a rap battle. This a long life battle with yourself.
All right. Oh, what a letter, right? What a letter that we just got here. Hopefully it hits. Hopefully he soaks it in. He understands that this is really good information to give to your alleged daughter, right? And your son and your mother and your father. Hopefully everyone just, understands it, right? Soaks it in here. I know the fans are going to hate this one, specifically Drake fans, because Drake fans don't understand what real music is. But the thing about it is they're definitely not going to like this one. This is going to be offensive to the people. If you care, then you care. I'm not one of those people, who care. But the thing about it is, this is a burial. Again, bro. I mean, you came up with a whole motif of basically just speaking to the family because obviously Drake is an effing horrible person, is what he said here, right? So Kendrick Lamar is absolutely sorry that Drake is in your life, right? He wants to be that person that you can kind of, hold near and dear to your heart and take his positive information and just hopefully you can run with it and get an absolutely toxic person out of the life of. This is such an interesting way to do a battle, bro. Again, is this ether level? No, right? I think if we were to put all of them together or something, guys, potentially, I think we could probably deliver something that's ether level. All right, this is going to go down in the halls. I will say though, this will absolutely be considered. I think at the end of this battle, there's probably going to be more. There has to be more, bro. Right? I mean, or this is him basically saying goodbye. Probably at the end of it. What do you say here? Let me read the last line here. F a rap battle. This is a long life battle with yourself. I think he may be bowing out. Right? Not saying he lost. Just let the people decide. Right? Let them decide who won. Who won this battle so far? Kendrick Lamar. Lyrically, in terms of hip-hop, Kendrick Lamar. But for the overwhelming masses of people who generally don't like hip-hop at all but love Drake, right? That's what it's going to come down to. Drake has a bigger fan base. And a bigger fan base of people who generally don't like hip-hop or rap, but they like Drake. I wonder what it is. But either way, listen, you guys all have an absolutely amazing day. Enjoy your day. Thoroughly. Guys, before we go, are you guys subscribed to the other channels? Logical Movie Reviews with Mr. L. Boyd along with Mr. L. Boyd Music. Both are found in the description. Check it out.